Hello everyone and welcome once again to another video for the channel. This time I bring you the full review of Mowzie's mobs for 1.20.1, and as promised, when this mod finally made it to current versions I would bring it back. However, I wouldn't be surprised if in some time there was a new update with new content, since the creator was very busy with some redesigns and improvements for this one. I don't plan to talk about it anymore, which makes me sad. But before I start, let me ask you to please subscribe and leave your like, as that will be helping me a lot to keep uploading content like this every week. This mod is called Mowzie's Mobs, one of the most legendary enemy mods in all of Minecraft. It will bring both new weapons and unique abilities, but of course the most eye-catching will be its incredible enemies. From the Iron Knight to the new Sunbird. So if you want to know everything about this amazing mod, let's go from the easiest enemy to the hardest. Starting with the weakest and most elusive creature in the entire mod, we have the grottle, a kind of cave crab encrusted with diamonds, which we can find prowling in the mines. It will be totally invulnerable to sword attacks, but will be weak against pickaxes. But I advise you to be quick, as he will be able to run and disappear once he hides inside the stone blocks. If we defeat him, he will be leaving us diamonds. Lanterns are peaceful creatures that will inhabit the forests. They will have no purpose other than to float and illuminate around them. However, if you manage to kill one, it will give you the luminous jelly, an item that will allow you to have night vision for 1 minute at the time of consuming it. On the next step we have the Flalia, a species of large carnivorous plant that will be extremely aggressive and with great damage, killing an adult zombie with just 2 hits. Unfortunately, you won't be able to tame it, but when you defeat one of them, it will leave you with a small sprout with which you can plant a new Fulia. And when it reaches its second stage of growth, we should feed it every 15 minutes with some type of meat. With this he will not take us to affection, but he will grow to his adult stage. In Naga, it will be a flying creature that will inhabit cliffs near the sea. We will be able to see him fly with great dexterity, being an intelligent and skilled creature, being able to dodge any projectile. He will be able to clothe us with his tremendous speed, spit out balls of grass from his fauces. It may seem unstoppable, but fortunately for us, it is very fragile. Well, if we manage to hit him with arrows while he charges his attacks, or failing that, in an onslaught, he can fall before us, thus leaving us the Naga Tusk, with which we can create the Naga Dagger, a peculiar weapon that will do more damage from the back and can poison. In addition to the poison darts, which can only be thrown with the help of a blowgun, and of course, the option of resistance to poisons. The next creature is the Frostmoth, a species of snow monster that will have an enormous size and the ability to freeze its enemies with its ice breath. It will inhabit snowy biomes and will sometimes be found sleeping. If it is woken up, it will begin to attack us with powerful roars, and from time to time it will be able to use its breath to leave us immobile, being unable to make any movement, even something basic like being able to eat. When you defeat him, he will leave you with a music disc and ice crystal, with which you will have the same ability to freeze players and enemies. The Iron Knight is possibly one of the most well-known bosses, as it not only has one of the best designs but also unique and revolutionary battle mechanics in its day. We can find him in small structures underground. He will remain immobile until some adventurer arrives to disturb his eternal sleep. The Iron Knight will be totally invulnerable to any attack. That adds to his devastating attacks that can finish you off with a single blow, make him an almost impossible enemy to defeat. However, there is a chance to damage him, When he misses his most powerful attack and buries his axe in the ground, you will have 5 seconds to go behind his back and hit his little weak spot. This way, after a few attempts, you will be able to defeat him and reclaim his powerful weaponry, in which his battle helmet is located, which although in terms of protection is inferior to diamond, it will be unbreakable and will give you resistance to thrust. But the one that's totally worth it is his battle axe, which will have all the skills he sees in the battle with this boss, having a base damage of 9 and being totally unbreakable. And finally we have the new boss who will be replacing the old Barracoa, the solar bird. It will be exactly the same as its predecessor. The only thing that will have changed is its appearance. He will be able to spawn alongside his tribe members in the savanna biomes, who will search for prey to hunt. They will normally be aggressive towards players by hitting them or throwing poison darts at them. However, if you defeat some of them, they will leave you with their spears, peculiar weapons that will have more attack range and a 1/3 chance of killing an animal that has less than 30 health, such as cow. But the most interesting thing they will leave behind are their masks. These will have permanent effects as long as you are wearing the mask, such as strength, improved health, mining haste or super jump, with the added bonus that if we wear it, the Umvuthana will take us as part of their tribe, even allowing us to trade with them and even with their boss, the Sunbird, giving us a unique ability for 60 minutes. And it's totally worth it since we will be able to use the energy of the sun to our liking, launching powerful rays from our hands or invoking explosions of light from the sky. Now then, if we decide to go down the road and challenge this powerful tribe, a complicated battle will begin in which we will have to beware of the attacks not only of the Sunbird but also of its allies that it will summon throughout the battle, which will attack us and some will cure the life of their leader, being invulnerable in this state. So you must defeat these healers first, and in the end, after this complicated fight, he will be leaving you the Sunbird mask. And finally, we have 2 extensible objects of the creative that they can't be obtained in any other way, at least until today. The first will be the Earth Talisman, which will give us the ability to be able to remove blocks of earth from the ground, and when hit they will shoot out like projectiles. This ability will be infinite as long as you have the talisman in your inventory, while in the case of the digging gauntlet it will give us the ability to dig and move underground much faster as if we were a mole. Of course, we will only move between the rocks, we will not be breaking any blocks, so no, it is not a tool to mine faster. But now tell me, what did you think of this mod? Would I download it for you? Oh, you think there's another enemy mod that's better than this one? I'll be reading you in the comments. And well guys, I hope you liked it, that you had fun. That is the most important thing for me. If you liked the video, I would ask you to please leave your like, comment what you thought of this video, what other types of videos you would like to see on the channel, and subscribe. That is very important. Remember that moles don't wash their clothes with horse's milk. And see you in the next video. Ciao.